every nationality and of every specific type of being and throw them all in the same category as a human. That's actually the most inhumane thing that he could have done. Because now he has made us forsake our ancestors. He's made us forsake our tribal knowledge, our instinctiveness, our culture, our natural ways, our medicine, our entombment with Mother Earth. He has made us forsake these things to fight to be a human. He made that up. When he say human, he means civilized. And his definition of civilization is that which is likened to him. That which has his morality, that lives by his codes and his ethics and is subject to them. Because they present themselves as the most highest representative of humanity. Am I correct? They did a test back in the day where they took a child and they put a black doll there and they put a white doll there. And they said, which one of these is the bad doll? And they chose the black one, the dark doll. And they said, well, which one of these is the good doll? And they chose the white doll. This is a fact. This is what the propaganda has done. This is what the evilness and wickedness of the mental subjugation of the programming of the matrix have done to our minds. That the little child saw the dark doll as being good, as being bad, and saw the light doll as being good. Now I would ask you to go and do an experiment and put both of the dolls there, the dark one and the light one. Sit both of the dolls down in front of the child and ask them which one of these dolls is human. And you know which doll the child is going to choose? The light doll. Because humanity has, their concept of humanity has been an inadvertent way, an inconspicuous way to promote white supremacy. Because our desire to prove that we're human, to be in alignment with humanity, is to become more assimilated to white supremacy. I hope you're following me. Now, by them educating us and teaching us that the human was the white man, and that before he came to us, we were swinging off trees in jungles and we were animalistic, and he was the real human. He separated humans from animals. He made this up. He made you think that there's a difference between a human being and an animal. That a human is not another different type of an animal. I'm teaching today. Or that what you call a human is a different species of an animal. He went and told you that a human is something totally different and better and greater than an animal. And that he came to Africa to get us, and that we were swinging on trees. And he civilized us, and then we became human. He taught you this. And you believed it. That's why we wear suit and ties. And that's why people are subject to Christianity, because subconsciously in their mind they believe that they're not human, and that they're trying to be human by being more like the European. This is the subconscious aspects of assimilation. It's not based on economics. It's not simply based on Willie Lynch. It's based on a low self-confidence in ourselves, on a mental program that we accepted. So he made up the concept of human and spoon-fed us that, and we ate it up. And now we believe that we are humans. And since he taught us that we were humans, and that he's highest representative of a human, by coming to the jungle and civilizing us, and now we're more like humans because we're more like our colonialists, because we're more like he that colonized us, we won't go and bring justice to ourselves on these white people. Because why? It would be inhumane. Because if you go and you harm he which is more human, he that is representative of human, that is the most inhumane act. When they kill black people, and they kill Africans, when they kill Arabs, when they kill the indigenous non-white people of the planet, we don't say that's inhumane. When they do massive slaughter to them, we don't see the blatant inhumanity of that. But if I say we're going to go out and wreak justice and bring justice on these devils for what they have done to our people for over the last 400 years and what they are doing in the present day, you will then go tell me that is inhumane. We don't see the the inhumanity and the police brutality towards our people. We don't see the inhumanity and the destruction that the European does with us, because we don't really see ourselves as all that human. But as soon as we say, well, somebody need to deal with this goddamn devil for what he has done to our people, we need to handle him, we need to fight back. You say, well, we're all humans. It's all about humanity. We need to love each other. We're all humans. We have been programmed. We have been given the concept of a human to usurp us from our self-realization of who we are. Allow me to go farther. Green tea. I had to make a check with you because many of you are still drinking the white man's alcohol and liquor. And I don't want you to see me standing up here building and associate anything that I'm drinking out of a cup with the white man's liquor. I will not drink the intoxicants, the intoxicants, the alcohol. I'm not going to drink it. I would drink green tea, and I would suggest that you do the same. Get you some nice green tea, a good cup of water, or a cup of juice. But back to my point. The thing called humanity usurping us from the self-realization of ourselves. We got to get back into realizing who we are. They say all humans are created equal. Now, if all humans are the same, if a human is one thing in and of itself, then how could it become something equal to itself? Do y'all hear me? If we are all humans, doesn't the word human denote equality, sameness? I'm showing you the trick that the white man is playing. He tells you we're all humans, which means the same, but then he goes and say all humans are created equal. Well, you mean to tell me, well, so there's some different types of humans? Wait a minute now. You talking about racism now. You talking about race and discrimination. So there are different types of humans. Wow. Okay. So if there's different types of humans, why do we not give energy to the type? They do. We don't. We see ourselves as humans. If somebody come and say, well, you're black, that you're from Africa, of African descent, you say, no, I'm human. And in that very book, they say all humans were created equal, meaning that there are different types of humans. And they're trying to make you believe that they all are created equal. This is madness. Because why would you fight for equality if you know you are a type of something? If you are a type of something, you will choose to be supreme. No one wants to be equal to something else. They want to be supremely what they are. Right? That's white supremacy. They want to make you be, your objective is not to become supremely you. Your objective is to become equal to them, according to their information that they've taught you. So all human beings are created equal. But this is garbage. Because what you mean when you say equal? Equal in proportion and height and width? How are we equal? Is the fat man equal to the skinny man? Sit a plate in front of them and see if they both eat equally. Listen. Is the sick man equal to the healthy man? This whole thing of equality is white supremacy, because now they're telling you they have the ability to create equality where it is mathematically impossible, where it is scientifically impossible. It's no way that the fat man and the skinny man are going to ever eat equally. That's madness that you have been taught by the European. He would literally have to be your God if he can make the skinny man eat equal to the fat man. So we know by scientific fact that all people were not created equal. They were created at different shades. They were created at different heights. They were created with different dispositions, different personality, and different characteristics. There are no people on this earth nowhere that are created equal. So if their objective is to be equal to something none and other than themselves, then they would have to destroy themselves to be like something that they're not naturally equal to. Do you hear me? Why do you think all these so-called supermodels, these women, want to lose their weight? To the point of anorexia and bulimia. Why do they want to lose all this weight? Because all of them, they believe that we all was created equal. So they want to be equal to something other than them. And they don't love themselves for what they are, because somebody told them that we are all created equal. And when they see the contradictions and how they treat it based upon how they look, when they see the contradictions and how they're made to feel about themselves based on how they look, then they want to make it, they want to get rid of the contradictions by going through plastic surgery, by using bleaching cream to make themselves equal to that which is opposite to them, to that which is less than them in proportion. I'm teaching today. So the European has duped us by saying, for one, that there's a such thing called the human. That's an ideological construct or an overlay to make you perceive reality the way he wants you to. I'm here to tell you that there is no such thing as a human. If somebody's slapping the shit out of you and you're thinking about human rights, you have a mental problem. You should be thinking to fight back. You're thinking, hey, I don't want to hurt no humans. These are humans. I don't want to deal with humans. Humans. Human rights, human this. He made you think like that. If somebody's attacking you, the last thing should be on your mind is anything human. The animal needs to come out of you. You don't hear me? The territorial survival species. The part of you that's meant to survive. That should come out of you. But you're thinking human. I don't want to touch another human. I'm about human rights. Nonsense. You will not live while your oppressor is wreaking havoc on you, while you're thinking about human rights or anything human. Because if it was a such thing as a human rights, then wouldn't they act humane towards us? If they believe that, they don't believe that. They taught you that, just like they taught you about Jesus and all this other madness. They don't believe that. They don't believe in Santa Claus and all this. They use this to make money off of you for capitalism. But they make you believe it so you can buy into it. They don't believe in humanity either, which is why